All right, welcome back, guys. Let's head into the keep. We grab this teleportation stone. Guess that's unlocked now. Flowers? All right, I got distracted instantly. All right, let's go. All right, what are you doing at the gate, mate? Sleeping. Get up, soldier! The enemy's coming!
Whoa, what's happening? In the name of the old mother, what are you doing? I could have stabbed you.
I even see a sword.
Wait, I haven't seen you before.
Or like, I could have stabbed you and he didn't. You're so drunk that you can barely hold your sword. I'm a traveler. I was told to find safe haven here in Horns. I'd be pretty annoyed that he wasn't guarding this place. You couldn't. You're so drunk. You can barely hold your sword.
I'm not. I could have sliced you up like a fish. No. Like a potato. But I didn't, did I?
I could have stabbed you and I didn't.
All right, true. Why didn't you, eh? You could have killed me. So you're not one of them bandits, then? Who are you, huh?
Here, I have this pin. I was told to find a safe haven here in the Horns.
This pin. I can't say I see it very clearly at this present moment, but it does look important. Very official. But I remember Fergus said something about all this, these emblems once. Oh, yes, I remember now. I welcome the royal person on behalf of the keepers.
Oh, jeez.
You are a great friend to our home. Welcome.
Well, he remembered that quite well, but he's not doing a great job.
Speak with Fergus. He's our quartermaster. He runs things around here in the captain's absence. He'll greet thee properly. Have a pleasant rest of the day. Open it up, boys!
You're going back to sleep. You know what I'm fighting out there? Things are killing me. You look like you should be on the front gate, mate. I can't talk to you. He's nodding at me. Oh, this has had an uplift. He, bit of a ruffian, I think, if I remember correctly. Or Lath.
All mother's tits. I've just about had it with this bunch of repressed virgins.
Yep, there we go.
And who might you be? You don't look like one of them.
Look like a red priest at the moment. You seem angry.
Oh, do I now? You would be too if you had to deal with those sniveling morons when they're up to something. Don't look at me like that. You don't get as far in life as I have if you can't smell bullshit from a mile away.
Fair enough.
There's something fishy going on here. But I'll get to the bottom of it. And here's a brilliant idea. You're going to help me.
Am I now?
I just need you to go to Brandon and find out why that slime ball is pretending not to know I'm here. Tell him I'm waiting with his delivery.
Oh. Brandon.
Although I'm pretty sure he knows this already.
Of course he would. This is a big shop you got set up. Who's Brandon?
You don't know? He's the captain of this entire circus.
Oh, we haven't seen
I
him.
thought since they let you in, you must have an in with him. But it turns out you know even less than I do.
Currently.
There's something going on, you know? They don't want anybody to know, but I can feel it. I've been doing business with the captain for years now. Then suddenly I found myself stuck here. They won't let me further in, not even to set up camp in the village. But they won't let me out either.
Oh, this is a pretty substantial building they got you in.
Anyway, good luck to you.
Not
Come and
building,
visit
but
if you need anything.
cool. All right, what do you got? Open shop. Maybe there's something else I could help you with. Why are they orange? Does that just mean it'll end the conversation if you press this?
You do realize you won't score any points with the keepers by helping me, right?
You're shaking a bit down there.
Those holier-than-thou soldier boys have no idea what it takes to be a merchant in this sorry world. The things we have to do sometimes aren't exactly done according to the rule book.
What do you need me to get? I'm interested.
There's a woman from the tribes called Nest. She's my supplier. At least, I think she's still working for me.
Okay.
I haven't heard from her in a while. And she was supposed to bring me some really precious cargo. Something the captain wanted me to arrange.
Okay.
You still up for an adventure?
I can do some arranging. Any idea where I can find her?
My guess, and it's only a guess, is that at some point she must have been somewhere around the bay. That beach near the whale's tooth.
Okay.
Rumor has it that Bromar No-Face and his thugs are fond of that place, which wouldn't be good news for Nest.
No face. Okay. For the reward?
You'll get paid, of course. Just let me know what happened. And bring back the cargo, if she still has it.
Alright. Alright, let's open the shop. What do you got? Oh, you got some weapons. Oh, fire arrow. I thought it was like a spear. Okay. You want all my weapons? When I got this equipped. Scarlet broadsword. $1. Oh, fishing. Broken wooden club. Torch. Wooden club. 2. Yeah, $1 each. I guess we don't need 2 pieces of magic. Can't wear these, but 6 and 6 each. These are only worth 5 each. Increase range damage by 15. Yeah, that's a pretty good ring. Burning stone. Weapon now applies burning. That's a relic for your weapon. You could have added to a bow, but I don't know if that's... Alright. What do meals go for? Oh, I forgot about this. Okay, and your... What do we got here? Free armor. Increased movement speed multiplied by 10% when not in combat. Increased movement speed multiplied by 10% when not in combat. Ooh. Can't afford them. $600? Jeez, have all this on. You can just go running around everywhere. Sketchbook. Allows sketching. Allows scouting. From now on, you can use the spyglass with the game world whenever you like to scout distant areas, points of interest. Do this, simply open the quick wheel. Okay. And then I can sketch. Oh, lumbering. Must be other lumber things around, but we'll grab one. I guess that's it for now. Be wearing these, I guess. Okay. So I can scout. Enough. Keeper Karloff.
Let me guess. Camelot, no? Timberwall, also no? So you're not from the north. Ah, of course.
Good guessing, mate.
You must be from Quanacht. I should have guessed right away. So, who's in charge there now?
Not from Quinnock, nor from Timberwall, nor from Camelot. I'm from nowhere.
Nowhere? Never heard about it. Must be a shithole like no other. And I think I won't learn much about politics from you.
No, probably not.
You know, people are talking about rising unrest in the north, and a secret coalition preparing a coup at the highest levels of power.
Okay.
And that whole plague thing is just a tool to reach their
I
final
don't know about
goal.
that.
The Red Priests are also trying to get something out of it.
And to be honest, it's not gone too bad for them. The Druids are out of the picture already.
True. So you got coalition, a coup?
Well, sure. They want to establish a new order on our island. And it's not clear who's involved in the whole mess.
Maybe. Maybe our captain is even involved. Hell knows. They have their people everywhere. Damn it, you could be one of them too. Although when I look at you, I don't think so. You have such a stupid
Oh,
face.
thanks.
With all due respect, of course.
With all due respect. Isn't that someone intentionally caused the plague?
Wait a minute. I'm not suggesting anything here. I'm just thinking out loud.
It doesn't make sense that the plague appeared just like that. Out of bloody nowhere? Hell no. It's a high-stakes game.
What's at stake?
Power over us, of course. Over our bodies and souls. Over Avalon. Over the whole damn course of history.
Whoa. And how would you recognize someone from a secret coalition?
That's the case. Those sons of bitches are good at hiding.
Oh, could be you.
They kinda blend in and live among us. It's hard to tell if it's hideous magic or some other tricks.
You don't look smart either, mate.
You see? It takes one to know one. And that means we're just pawns.
You got me there.
Folks like us won't change anything. But we have to talk out loud. It suits them when everyone keeps their mouth shut.
See.
You know, I've been thinking lately.
Yeah, a lot.
What if King Arthur is just a stupid fairy tale? What if the nobles and others involved in the whole conspiracy just made him up? And us peasants eventually just started to believe in it.
Just like that.
You know, one story for everyone. They drilled it into our heads. And drilled until it finally stuck. And then they built statues, wrote books, and everything else.
That must be it. You might be right.
You finally get it. It's just a pity that there are so few like us.
Oh,
Well, we just have to keep going, eh?
that's right.
And while we're at it, I have to get back to work. I'm on duty.
All right. Use IP. Okay. What's in here? Orlath's quarters. Need a key or 25 lock picking. We're probably close to 25 actually. Billions, what's your name? Oh. Abandoned house. Instantly distracted. Can't be that abandoned. Pictures up there. Plates. Other fishing. Oh, better fishing rod than oh, better weapon than I've got. Oh, because I got a friggin' thing on. Yeah. Spyglass. So how do I get this torch going? A sketchbook. Maybe I should buy the sketchbook. Okay, let's have a look. Options. Controls. Equipment. Okay, so can I put a torch in here? I can. Okay. There we go. Wine. Oh no, I wanted this wine here. Got the cider with everything else. And rest here. This is my house. Glass box. What is the point of this place? There's got to be something later on. Where's a pitchfork? I do some plowing, do some fields. Okay. So what are we going to use? Fire pickaxe. Or an arrow. We need more slots. I'm not really using magic much anymore. Okay. Wood, can't go up there. This guy is probably the one that collects bounties. He was over there before.
Welcome! In the name of our eternally reigning majesty, King Arthur, and the Knights of the Round Tables. I am obliged to inform you that fighting those who actively break the law and reject the rule of the crown is the duty and pride of every subject. As Camelot's representative, I will be paying a bounty of 10 gold pieces for the death of each bandit roving the area, as long as adequate proof is provided. I also recommend checking the bounty board for information on wanted criminals, especially those considered particularly dangerous.
Okay.
Please, state your business.
You got all memorized. You're a representative of Camelot. Have many people claimed the bounties?
None so far. The keepers don't want to risk being turned into pincushions for a mere 10 gold pieces.
10 gold pieces would be a decent amount, wouldn't it?
Besides, the captain banned them from leaving the horns of the south without a good reason. Too many bandits and not enough keepers.
They must be doing a good job then. Must be boring for you.
Oh, you have no idea. When I heard they were sending me south, to the very place that's crawling with bandits and barbarians from the tribes, I imagined I'd be a little closer to the action, you know? Fighting, gushing blood, screams and such like. I thought the veterans would be showing me their scars and stumps and telling me tales of how they lost their eyes, ears and limbs. Or even better, how they were ripping open throats and bellies.
Okay.
Instead, the only stories I hear are when those fools break their own legs when they get drunk and fall off the walls.
Read it different, eh? Okay. Why aren't you a warrior?
I could be, but many people can swing a sword, but only a few have as sharp and bright a mind as I do.
Thanks.
It's just that some people were made for fighting, while others are destined for greater things. Besides, watching and listening gives me enough satisfaction without needing to risk my life.
Well, it's a bit boring at the moment, though. Blood, scars, and stumps. They're your fantasies?
Yeah, I've been like this since I was a child. The moment an execution is over, I'm waiting for the next one. And there were quite a lot of them in Camelot, and I like to watch where Mum punished the servants with a whipping. It's just how I am.
Okay. What if nobody claims bounties and the bandits roam freely?
Well, Camelot would send a group of knights with Sir Galahad at the head, and he's not interested in half measures. He'd probably burn down half the garrison, or hang them. He's done both. By the way, did you know that people who are hanged rarely die from strangulation? Usually the sudden jolt causes the backbone to snap, which separates the head from the body. A while ago, I saw someone hanged in the village, and it's true. One snap, and it's done.
Just like that. So Galahad sounds like a dangerous madman. Galahad sounds like a force to be reckoned with.
No matter what you say about him, he's very efficient. Brutal, even by my standards, but efficient.
The fact about hanging was quite interesting. Do you have any other tidbits? No. Fine. Like reward for bounty leader. I don't think I've got any bandit leaders.
Oh, someone finally checked out the notices I was posting on the board. Go chop off some heads.
Okay.
Oh, hey, if you're...
Oops. Murder on demand. I thought that was it. Seizure. No, they're over here. Okay. Wanted head of Rusty Ardhull. Collapsed bridge along the King's Road. Read here. The infamous bandit Rusty, also known as Crimson Ardhull, is wanted for the crimes against Camelot. His list of offences include murder, robbery, extortion, and desecration of holy sites. He commands a group of equally vile outlaws. Figureless Colm. Silent Cilia. Good and wielding daggers. We could get her gear. Might be quite good. And then someone else. Head of Seen the Giant. We'll take them all. Don't you worry about it. Alright. Looks a bit... Looks like a skeleton nearly. Cyril Firstfoot. You who set first on Avalon under Arthur's command. He who forged a path for the king was all subjects, glory and honor. Founder of the Horns of the South. Two-handed. Whispers. What? Red thing. Red priest.
Blessings upon you, stranger. May the word always resonate within your soul.
The word. You got a shop with tongues, pincers, and fire. What do you think of the Wyrdness? Are the horns prepared to fight the Wyrdness?
Certainly. Kai's blessings know no bounds, but sometimes it's useful to seal them in a handy flask.
Okay. Oh. Can't afford to buy this item. Mother's Embrace. Slowly heals you over time. Prolonged channeling increases healing by up to 200%. That's really good. I want that. Impenetrable Shield. Creates a magical shield. Fully negates the next received damage for 120 seconds. Not bad either. 7 Commandments and Blood Transfusion. Wait, it sells for 400 and we sold it for 20 bucks. $10. Please. That's how it goes, is it? Well, we'll leave you for now. How many deaths are out there waiting for me, eh? Maybe we can go across. Snooping around before we even done anything. Oh, no. Okay. Once we get our horse, we'll... Oh, I have to steal the roses. Alright, let's have a chat.
Sir, I haven't seen you before. I wasn't expecting any guests, and you don't look like a new recruit. And yet, Odrin let you in. He's not drinking again, I hope.
Sure is, mate. He was pretty drunk.
Most unfortunate. But that explains why you just strutted into the horns. I'm afraid I'll have to take action.
Fair enough.
The name's Fergus, and I assume you already know I'm the quartermaster here. Now state your business. And please, try to be convincing, or the walls of this fortress will be the last thing you'll ever see.
Wow. Very casual about it all. I got this pen from a friend. I assume you know what it means.
Yes, I know. And that's why you're still standing in front of me. However, these pens were only given to certain people. They mean that in times of trouble, these people will always find a safe haven here in the Horns. And that makes me wonder, what happened to your friend? Where is he?
We got shipwrecked in the way, but he could have made it.
If what you're saying is true, he must have had a deal with somebody well above my pay grade, and that leaves only the captain. However, if you're lying, then you might as well have just confessed to the murder of a Knight of the Round Table. But nobody's that much of a fool, I think. Fortunately for you, I've seen my fair share of morons in life, and you don't look like one.
Okay, well that's good. That's opposite of what the other guy said.
Fortunately for me, this pen only means that I'm to make sure you're safe in the Horns. Nothing about helping you out with whatever you're up to. Anyway, welcome to the Horns of the South.
Thanks for the great
Make
welcome.
yourself at home.
I'd like to be the captain. Is there anything I can help you with? Ninian is dead. He asked me to bring you this.
Ninian. I knew the Red Death would take him. Damn shame. He was one of the good ones. You did right bringing this back. The Horns look after their own.
He was on the
gone.
he was on the bed. We had to take him out.
But now that I think of it, how did you manage to get hold of his tag?
He wasn't taken by the Red Death. The Red Priest tortured him on the island of Asylum.
Tortured? In the asylum? You can't expect me to take that at face value.
You take it over where you want, mate.
Brother Ryargan said Ninian was too weak to survive the journey. They came for him, and we even held a symbolic keeper's burial for him. And what were you doing in the island asylum?
A lot of questions, mate.
You look fine, but if you were there, near him...
Was a misunderstanding. The Red Priest caught the wrong person. I was cured by the and now I'm immune. Caught the wrong person.
I'm sorry this happened to you. Still, you have to understand. Now that you've told me this, I'll be keeping a close eye on you.
Well, you'd probably be already keeping a close eye on me, mate.
No risks can be taken when it comes to the Red Death.
Is there anything I can help you with? I'm actually here for about a piece of metal with an inscription. Do you know what this is?
That's one of our tags. Every soldier gets one when they pledge their loyalty. I just hope the body you took it from was already cold, because killing a keeper would land you in some serious
I'm not killing any
trouble.
keepers, mate.
You know, here's what I'm thinking. If you stumble over any of our fallen keepers out there, bring me their tags.
All the ones that I apparently kill.
Sure, they all swore to stay here until the bitter end, but they have families who deserve to know what became of them.
Okay.
It's part of my duty, but since I can't send any more beyond these walls, maybe you could lend a hand. I'll pay you for every tag you bring back.
Morbid, but that's okay. Okay. I need to talk to the captain.
Just as I thought. If you have friends among the knights, you'll want to talk to the captain. But that's not happening anytime soon.
How come? Why?
Because I said so.
Oh.
What? Did you really expect that you could just enter our keep and head straight for the captain's quarters?
Yep.
There wouldn't be much point in having walls and guards here if anyone could just do that, would there?
Well, I got in here. This pin, let me see the captain or our strength. This pin should tell you I've got some friends in high places, mate.
So what?
Oh! Fine. Alright, we'll leave it for now. Is there anything else I can help you with?
We've been having trouble with the dead lately.
The dead.
The kind that don't want to rest in peace. There are more and more of them roaming the area. It might just be the Wyrdness, as it has been steadily creeping closer from the north, but somehow I doubt it. Anyway, I suggest you go see Marg first. He knows best what's going on there.
Alright, I help you out. I pat you on the back, and you pat me on the back, alright? Alright, I'll do it.
Good. Try not to get yourself killed, and get rid of whatever's been causing the problem.
Forgotten Territory. Okay. Alright, I think that's done. I talked to Oralaith. Why can't you leave this place?
That's between her and the captain.
Oh.
Were it up to me, she'd be long gone. Her presence here distracts my men.
Yeah, true. Okay.
If you need rest, you can sleep in the barracks. It's no royal chamber, but it's better to sleep under a roof than under the stars, right? Especially in this horrible weather.
Raining, I guess, but other than that, might be nice. Okay. This is house. What are you doing, mate? Keep it Lanzo. Smoking.
If you're here to see the healer, don't bother. He's a quack and a butcher who likes to watch people suffer.
It's a serious accusation, mate.
And I mean it.
Oh.
He's a know-it-all from Camelot, but the truth is, he doesn't know shit.
Okay.
All of those academic types think they're better than us village folk, just because they read a book.
It helps.
We've been getting by just fine without any of their crap.
Why do you say that?
I came to him with a toothache, asked him to make me something for the pain, and you know what he did?
Pulled it out.
He said my tooth is rotten, and then sent me to Osprey to get it pulled out.
I don't want that either. Sounds painful. You need to brush your teeth, mate. If it's rotten, get it out of there.
Sounds like horse crap. My grandma was smarter than your lot, and she couldn't even read. She knew how to make a proper potion for toothache. If I were any good at mixing that stuff, I wouldn't need to deal with quacks like Heber.
Maybe we can find it for you.
I even gave him my grandma's recipe, but he said it was no good.
Why not?
Don't know. Probably just didn't like that an old woman from a backwater village was a better healer than him.
Bro, we got healing potions and stuff, so there might be some stuff you can do now. I'll talk to him for you.
You will? Oh, you're a lifesaver. Tooth saver, yeah? No matter.
No matter. All right, pain relief. This is my stash. All right, we can put some... Where's the stash? Put, take. But I guess we'll sell these. We'll sell everything we can first, then we'll put what we don't need in there. All right, we're going to go to the doctor. Just doing some talking today. What is... Who's in here? The kitchen. Free pork. I need some more recipes. Go kitchen first. I can't steal anything. Greetings, Ruick.
You? Ah, shit. Another mouth to feed. Teargas must have been off his rocker if he thinks I can feed everyone with the little he gives me.
The stuff outside.
I'm serious. If we don't open the keep soon, we'll have to start eating rats. Not that I can't cook them in a way that makes you think it's chicken.
You're that good? Could you teach me some recipes?
Oh, this is new. Maybe we'll get along after all. The dimwits here never want to learn. Only eat.
Open. Cooking for the Resistance, Part 1. $300, mate? You think money grows on trees? What do these sell for $1 each? Don't help me at all. Bounty. Oop. Keep that. Alright. You want some questionable objects? I guess I should put these things on. Alright, so you're expensive. I remember last time I got like a book somewhere that bought me some stuff. But now you have to buy them from him, I guess. Okay. You can probably come in here at night and jump in there and steal the stuff. If you really wanted to. Alright, should we deal with this while we have it up? This episode's going to be all about talking, looks like. Now. Healing potions. Craft many. Creature's lifesteal. Fish oil. Just the quantities of green. Why do I need fish oil for? Alchemy's level 16. All right, mate.
Oh, sorry. Do I know you? I'm terrible with faces. Either way, glad to make your acquaintance. I'm Jan Heber, a physician raised in Camelot and trained in the Royal Academy.
Okay. There's a keeper with a toothache complaining that you didn't want to help him. That recipe was just whispering to yourself.
Is some local witchcraft I've been trying to make sense of. I guess I'll find out when I try it.
Try it on yourself?
Experience is the best teacher. Don't worry, I'm not testing anything on the others.
Jeez.
Graham the Mad, a great Camelotian physician, used to say that a real doctor would never give his patients something he hadn't tried on himself first. A wise approach, which I follow myself.
You're gonna get sick all the time. Isn't that dangerous? Graham the Mad, don't you see the irony?
The pursuit of knowledge is always dangerous. That's why it's reserved for only the bravest of the brave. It takes true guts to face the unknown, to realize just how little you know and how insignificant you are to the world.
All right. Graham the Mad, you see the irony. I don't need you to try it on me. Jeez. We're telling him off, and then we're like, "Oh, try it on me." You look like you're in dire need of sleep. Okay, there's the keeper with the toothache.
Lanzo knows very well what he must do. I'm sorry, but there's nothing else I can do for him. Either he removes the tooth, or it will keep hurting.
If you're talking about a remedy.
Yes, his grandma's miracle medicine. I honestly don't have time for village superstitions.
How do they stay on your head?
I had to confiscate the recipe as well, lest he tries making it himself. As if I don't have enough problems already.
Could I have the recipe?
No, I thought I made myself clear. If you want an excuse to drink yourself to oblivion on moonshine, just drink the moonshine. No need to add other potentially dangerous ingredients.
Come on, it's all for the science. Like what?
Well, to be fair, the base recipe is pretty harmless. But what if someone decides that if they don't have carnation, it's perfectly fine to substitute it with devil's snare, since the color is more or less the same?
Yeah, that would be bad. You wouldn't want to put that in.
Or sage with wolfsbane, because, you know, leaves are leaves. I'm sorry, but unfortunately I know these people well enough not to trust them with something like this.
Yeah, that's very fair. So if I can buy moonshine, carnation, and sage, I'll get the remedy?
What? How do you... You know what? Fine. Do whatever you want. But if it causes you to shit yourself for 3 days straight, don't come running to me.
Okay. That's good. Is there anything I can help you with?
Why would you, though? Don't you have better things to do?
Probably, but I can do everything. I'm trying to get in the Quartermaster's good books.
Aha, got it. So you're up for work not out of the goodness of your heart, but for your own selfish plans.
Isn't that what everyone does, pretty much? Doesn't everyone have an agenda?
Good point. That is a very good point. But all right, if you're a mercenary, then I do have a job for someone who'd be willing to risk their life in exchange for material goods.
Okay. Well, just tell me what needs to be done.
Straight to the point, eh?
Right.
All right. I need someone to perform a ritual
A
within
ritual.
a stone circle nearby. You go there, read a spell, do whatever needs to be done. Come
Whatever
back,
needs to be
tell
done.
me exactly what happened.
Okay. Well, that's that then. What do you got? Okay. Strong healing potions, 500. Flicker bolt. Shoots a larger lightning shock, jumping between up to 4 enemies. That sounds cool. Don't make me want to go back to mages. Hailstone. Shoot a larger chunk of chilling ice. Reset your skills and stab. 1,500, but it's not too bad actually. We could become a mage. Venom flick. It's a large poisonous glob, dealing damage in a small area. Plan for resource potion. Locks mana at 100% for 10 seconds. Wow. Why is it so cheap? Regeneration? Tenacity archery? Tenacious archer, sorry. Increase bow draw speed by 100%. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, we'll take this one. Okay. Guess that's it for now. Do we learn that? Or do we have to use it? Read. Okay, so I guess we know that now. Do you have your alchemy bench? Yeah, new recipes unlocked. And can't we make this other thing? Toothache remedy. Wait, restores 80 health? Okay. Here you go, mate. It's not too late.
Ah, you're back. How's the remedy?
I got it for you, mate. Done. Here you go.
Thank you. Ah, I'll finally be able to eat something.
Maybe.
Here, take this as my thanks for your help.
Oh, thanks. Okay. Hopefully that works out for you, mate. Start screaming in a second. Okay, so we get increased health. Nice. I could spend a long time going through the whole place. You want to do a bit of attacking? Bit of combat? Actually, what I want to find is the blacksmith. Holy moly. A lot of stuff. Cups, stars, spoons and plates. Blacksmith. If I was a blacksmith.
Sometimes it's nice to just sit and think.
Boy, friend.
Jeez.
Question. Do you know why people always stop and watch a blacksmith at work?
No.
Because he's riveting.
Oh. He's happy,
It's
chappy.
good to see a new face in this sad hole.
Oh, of course. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Osbert, local master of hammers and anvils. Do you need your blade sharpened?
Need a new blade, I think, mate. You have any work for me?
Ha! Friend, I wish. But the only task I could use help with might be a bit too delicate for you to handle.
Well, how do you know that?
Unless you're a master goldsmith,
Okay.
then feel free to prove it, and I'll have work for you immediately. There's just not enough of them to go around. And now that we're on lockdown, there's not much demand for my services either.
There must be something I can help you with.
Listen, I said I don't have any jobs, as in things I pay you for doing. That doesn't mean I can't teach you a thing or two.
Okay.
If you're willing to learn, that is.
Yeah. Sure, teach me.
Since you're free to wander about while I'm stuck in the keep, maybe we can make good use of that. You've probably bashed in the skull of a beast or two, right? The
I do.
alchemists, they're likely snatching up the corpses, using the muck to cook their weird concoctions. But perhaps you'd rather craft yourself some armor from those hides, huh?
Yes, please.
We should start with something simple. Let's see. I'll give you some notes on how to make armor. You gather the materials and get to work. And when you're done, you could bring it over so I can see what you've made.
Okay. Corpse eater rags. What have you got to sell, though? Long sword. Not too much money. I guess the other thing we could do is a shield. And spear. Oh, we need more strength. Leather. Art of making arrows. Why is it copper throw? Oh, it's throwing knives. Adventurers of the Swan Knight. Battle axe. Jetty. Only $50. Flame resin coats weapon in 60 seconds, inflicting burn. Wool fiber. Alright, what do I need to make these? Get to my inventory. Bags. And this. This. And this. Now that I've read that. And actually I need to sell some stuff. I don't need this. Unless I can break it down. Handcrafting, attach a relic, armor weight reduction. Okay, so we can make this. What? A monster brain? How is that going to help make it? Expected outcome, garbage, 72%. Chance for better, 27%. Weak corpse rattler cape created. 4 dexterity, 2 strength. This item effects won't work until you reach its requirement. So I'm going to make garbage. 2 hatchets would be pretty cool. 3 strength. Make leather. That helps me 3 dexterity, 3 endurance. 6. Alright, so it's gonna take a long time. We can upgrade these. Get more armor. It'll cost $100. Oh, if it increases my rating. Should have done my sword, I guess. Requires 3. Oh, this requires 3 strength at the moment, so I can still use it. I definitely have to level up. That's 0 points. I should have put a couple more into strength then. So if you're gonna look at my gear, I made this amazing thing. $10. Alright, we'll have to get some fighting done. It's night time though. So we can sleep in the barracks. Garrison. The stealing. Is my bed? Glasses on. Alright, we'll have a sleep. We'll leave it here, guys, and I'll see you in the next episode. Might go and do some fighting before we come back in. Keep things... Everyone's just sleeping forever. See you then, guys. WhiteFalcon out.